Gets a bunch of subs, stops making videos. Great plan! So remarkably, nothing in the last couple weeks has pissed me off enough to do anything. Tonight I am completely out of Red Bull and Yager. I have a reason to be mad. I need to focus it somewhere. And this is something worth focusing on. I have never been a big fan of All-Not-Wolverine, despite the fact having given her a try previously. The character is about as interesting as a chunk of corkboard. Bad title all around. If you weren't paying attention last issue or so through this arc, a bunch of guys are hunting down all the different Wolverine characters to kill them off because we've never seen that before, ever. This is a completely original title. Don't worry about, was it the Red Right Hand or whoever they were. It's completely original. I don't know why they thought trying to turn Dakin into a good guy would be a good idea. I'm guessing it's a complete and utter misunderstanding of the character. This is the guy that turned Trent Castle into spare parts, killed all kinds of people, and here he is. Oh, I better be nice with my sister. Hey. So, two issues ago, these guys, the bad guys, caught Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth, and Old Man Not Wolverine, and shot them in the heads to kill them. So that's Old Man Not Wolverine with a giant spray of goo. They got special bullets, what can go through adamantium and stuff because they're magical. Because it's a comic book world and you can do that. The size of this splat. So, Wolvie, Old Not Man Wolverine, nope, still got an adamantium, melon in there. Shall be relatively protected. The amount of damage this would have to do on the way out to make that kind of splat. Pretty astronomical. However, so this is issue 28. Issue 29 went by with some stuff happening. And issue 30 starts with, he's back alive again. Why I did? You all were, and they're all back up again. Why? Because you would never kill off 3 big name characters like this in a shit book like All-Not-Wolverine. Also, we noticed the complete lack of a big exit wound out the back of Not Wolverine's skull, where all the torn adamantium should be to make that big spatter. Don't worry about that. It's just one of many small details you're going to have to get used to, not being important to get through this book. Also, Lady Deathstrike is a cyborg built by Spiral. And unless they've changed something between now and then, she doesn't have a healing factor. She requires things like spare parts and replacements and a back to tank or something like that. Nope, she's back up and around. Creed's been shot in the head before. It affected him slightly. He got slightly dumber. The plan was for Not Wolverine to use her claws to cut out all the damaged tissue. The small problem is that her claws are actually bigger than the bullet wound would have been. Don't ask me. Unless they had Baby Not Wolverine here do it. I don't know. Baby Wolverine is rapidly becoming my least favorite character in the entire MU. And given how much I hate Squirrel Girl, that's saying a lot. They had some kind of plan that they followed to find him, and he's being all nice with, You see that? You see that? That is Dakin. Dakin, the guy who butchers everyone immorally. Dakin, who tricked an ex-girlfriend into running out in front of a bus to get rid of her. Dakin. Booping Baby Not Wolverine on the nose. This title can't end fast enough. At all. They killed us all. Yes, and you got better. Let's not dwell on it, because that would require storytelling. So we come and deal with these people. They get out. And this is actually, I will admit, this is the one niche thing. Using their senses to see how many people are above them. And then they hack down the timbers of the room so they all fall down. Points for that. I'll get you points for that. Big fight. Part of the weird shit armor that she got a couple issues ago, and I'm not going to go back into it. You can go drag this crap up yourself. So she throws it, and that, and oh man, you American. That is not the face of a little girl. That is, that's George Burns. That's not a, that's not a little girl. That is the face of horror. It is the look of someone phoning it in. How did you all get? Oh, hang on. No, I forgot. This goddamn spatula hand going on here through Dakin, who looks only slightly awake. Now, we know Dakin is half Japanese. In which case, you know what? The eyes say it themselves. I'm going to phone that in. You might as well phone the whole thing in. This is some group of crazy zealots. They have a newsletter. I'm pretty sure crazy zealots have someone shoot you. I don't want to see you again for the remainder of this page. We saved some people and did stuff. We had nightmares while our nightmares were hailed as heroes. And they tell her about the guy who cloned her and could have done a markedly better job. They're going to go upstairs and confront people. We have a Muramasa. Yeah, you love it when your ancient traditional swordsmen have merch. Just throws on all the funky blue armor. I feel slightly insulted that someone who can do this kind of job drawing armor, the detail, the detail in that. That's beautiful. That's great. That is someone who has decided just to not draw human beings. Awesome. Terrible. Consistency, kids. Consistency. She goes up to, they all start shooting. I'll be surrounded by my spirits of my family. I'm assuming that's her. And that's actual Wolverine. And that's Dakin. And that's Baby Not Wolverine. And the armor is bulletproof from the Muramasa bullets. Because they're made from the same thing, they can't. Let's go with it. So you have to talk to them. And instead of killing them all, she throws all the armor off, stands there, and says that she's a victim too. Why am I thinking of the guy from Metalocalypse? Or Sting, or something, right? We have the vaguely the thick ankles going on there. The definition in the arms I can kind of buy, but over here, that, it's right height. Still pretty terrible. Force things against my will, blah blah, that is not on me. She's trying to tell all these people that they can change and we can fix things. And the head bad guy says, no, just put a hole in you. Now I want you to remind yourself of what this scene looks like. Okay? So this guy is, I think he's that one right there. There are people. I'll use my other hand. There are people right here. Main bad guy is right here. Shoots her in the guts. Even with a downward trajectory, that would still hit someone behind him. Awesome bad guy you got going on. Also, if it meant through Wolverine's skull, there should be a big gob here and some parts hanging out. Maybe it her iron ovaries or something like that. No, shoots her in the shoulder again. We know there are people all around. This is a through and through. Threw a frickin' shoulder blade at that. I don't hear anyone in the background going, "Oh God, you fucking shot me." We're not animals, we're different. Oh, hang on. Back up a little further here. Get the full horror of this into frame. Yeah, we're not what we think you are, because if we were, you'd all be dead. So again, right? Bad guy dude. Person he shot back here. Couple of dozen people. I'm surprised he managed to hit her. You know, given the fact he missed everyone else around. Oh no, I'm all sad. I feel bad. This heartwarming moment was brought to you by Hallmark. Fuck, they've even branded the guns. And she tells them all, "Oh no, we're gonna go be all the nice guys and stuff, and they've hurt me, and we're gonna." So we've dumbed down 3 quality fucking killers: Sabretooth, Dakin, Lady Deathstrike, and they're gonna follow not Wolverine to go doing a bunch of crap to be good guys. I don't know in what way that makes sense. Lady Deathstrike would have just said, screw it, butcher everyone and fuck off. That's the way they want it. Well, there's actually one more page after this, so they cut out the damage and she's okay. The only one... So the colorist here actually paid a bit of attention, so... Let's go back up a couple pages. There she's fairly pink, and there she's kind of pale. And then as the pages go on, she uses a whole bunch of color. There she's pretty pale. She's getting kind of ghosty. We're at that end of, that kind of, near the end of Reservoir Dogs kind of pale. And there she's white as a goddamn sheet. I can't see how she'd be surviving standing up. Even with the bleeding. And whatever else goes on, there should be some view that she's having difficulty breathing or something. At least sell it, as opposed to just bleed the color out. Put some work into it. Speaking of putting no work into it, this has been another episode of the Great Canadian Neckbeard. Hello to everyone else that's decided to hop by. I will try to make more content, depending on what comes out. I will try. If there's anything you'd like me to rant and scream about, please let me know. I'm always available for your angry pleasure. And I will see you in the future.